going to show you a pattern that can be turned into a shawl if you like to use this as a shawl pattern. First you start out at the very tip, the bottom, and with an H hook, I'm going to give you the gauge, but you can of course make this bigger or smaller with a bigger hook. You can make it larger, of course. I used Mare, if I'm saying it correctly, yarn, and that's a very soft type of yarn. It's Red Heart, so it's medium worsted. You can find it on Amazon. I'll link it down below just in case you want to look at the type of yarn, because I found it to be very soft. It's like kind of like a velvety yarn. But the pattern for this is, the written pattern is listed down below. This pattern is somewhat advanced, so it's not like a true beginner's pattern, but once you get the hang of it and you alternate between the two rows, then it's pretty easy. The gauge, so with an H hook, the tip part of the of this pattern is 1.5 inch across. Then once you go to row 2 and it gets wider, then it's 3 inches, and then once you go to row 3 it's 4 inches, and then 5 inches for row 4. And so you gain an inch per row. So once again, that tip part is 1.5, so you're just going to expand, so the second row is 3 inches. So for a shawl across, you're going to want it roughly around 40 inches across, and then around 70 inches in length. So once you have achieved that desired width and length, you can stop the shawl, and you can put it around you to see if it's a good fit for you. So that's the details of this this pattern. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this step by step, so let's get started. To get started, slip knot onto your hook, and you're going to start with a chain 5. Once you do your chain 5, slip stitch in that beginning chain to create a ring. Then you're going to chain 3. I'm counting all of this as a row 1. That counts as your double crochet, and then you're going to double crochet into the ring. So you have 2 double crochet together. Then you're going to chain 2. Then you're going to yarn over and work 2 double crochet together, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, leave 3 loops on the hook, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops to complete 2 double crochet together, chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook for 2 double crochet together, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook, leave 2 loops on the hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook. That's 2 double crochet together twice for that row. Now you're going to chain 4 and turn your work. This is row 2, what I'm considering row 2. Then you're going to turn your work. You're going to double crochet in that same stitch as your chain 4, and then you're going to chain 2. And then you're going to single crochet in the center of that 2 double crochet previous. Then you're going to chain 2. Then you're going to double crochet in that last stitch in between the last stitch at the end. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in that same stitch. And that's all in this row 2. And it's going to look like this. Now we're in row 3. You're going to chain 3 and then turn your work, and then double crochet in that same stitch, and then chain 2, Work 2 double crochet together in the same stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook again in the same stitch, leave 2 loops on the hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 2, 2 double crochet together in the same stitch, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook again, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook. Now you've created your shell with your 2 double crochet together 3 sets, including your chain 3. Now single crochet in that single crochet in the center. Okay, and then you're going to work in that last stitch in between those 2 stitches, you're going to work the shell again where it's all 3 2 double crochets. So a 2 double crochet together in that last stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, keep 2 loops on the hook, then yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook to complete your 2 double crochet together. Chain 2, and then work a 2 double crochet together again. Yarn over, pull through 2, leave 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull through 2 loops, then pull through all 3 loops, chain 2. Insert your hook and you're going to work 1 more 2 double crochet together. This is a 2 double crochet together again. In this shell type of stitch, that's the pattern, you have 3 double crochet, you have 3 sets of 2 double crochet together. Okay, now you're going into row 4 and you're going to chain 4 and turn your work. This is going to be the repeat. Double crochet into that same stitch and then chain 2, and then in that previous 2 double crochet in the center you're going to work a single crochet, and then chain 2, and then in that previous single crochet you're going to work a double crochet and then a chain 1 and then a double crochet, and then you're going to chain 2, and then in that previous center 2 double crochet you're going to work a single crochet and then chain 2, and then you're going to work a double crochet in that last stitch and then a chain 1 and then a double crochet. That's row 4, and then when you get to 5 you're going to go back to row 4 after 5. So you're repeating this row and the next row and alternating between the 2 of them, rows 4 and 5, and this is row 4. So now we're going to row 5 and you just keep expanding and it gets bigger. So you're going to chain 3 and turn your work. So turn and then double crochet in that same stitch and then chain 2 and then 2 double crochet together. So insert your hook, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops for your 2 double crochet together, chain 2, and work a 2 double crochet together again. And this is just a repeat of 2 double crochet together. This creates the shell of 3 sets of 2 double crochet together. And then you're going to go to that previous single crochet and work a single crochet. So on row 5, when you repeat that row 5, that's what you're going to do every time you see a single crochet. Then you're in that V-stitch of the chain 1. This is when you work your 3 sets of 2 double crochet together shell. So you're going to work a double crochet, 2 together, yarn over, grab your yarn, pull through all two loops and then all 3 loops, and then chain 2. Then work another 2 double crochet together in the same stitch. Chain 2, and then 2 double crochet together again in that same stitch, and you're creating that shell right in that V-stitch of that chain 1. And then you're going to single crochet in that previous single crochet, and then you're going to work your 3 sets of 2 double crochet together. So work your 2 double crochet in that last stitch, and this is row 5. And then chain 2, and then work 2 double crochet together again. And then chain 2, and then work your last 2 double crochet together. That completes row 5, but you're going to repeat row 5 by alternating between rows 4 and 5. So your next row, you're going back to row 4, but you're just expanding it. So on row 4, you're chaining 4 again, and then you're turning your work, and you're double crocheting in that same stitch. And then you're going to chain 2, and then single crochet in the center of that 2 double crochet together, and then chain 2, and then you're going to double crochet in that single crochet. You're going to work a V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So when you see your single crochet, that's what you're going to do, is create a V-stitch on row 4, chain 2, and then in the center of that 2 double crochet together, you're going to work a single crochet, chain 2, and then in the single crochet, you're going to work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, V-stitch. And as you expand, that's how you're going to do it, is when you see the single crochet in row 4, you're going to work a V-stitch. Then you're going to chain 2, and then single crochet in that center of the 2 double crochet together, and then you're going to chain 2, and then in that last stitch you're going to work a V-stitch, which is the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So that is row 4, creating the V-stitch, the single crochet, and the 2 double crochet together, the V-stitch and the single crochet, and then it's just getting bigger and bigger and wider and wider. Now you're going back to row 5. So you're alternating between row 5 and row 4. Now you're back at 5, but you're expanding it. So you're going to chain 3 and then turn. Then you're going to double crochet in that same stitch, and then you're going to chain 2 and work your 2 double crochet together, which is done before, so it's faster. So then you're going to chain 2 and 2 double crochet together again. This creates that 3 sets of 2 double crochet together with the chain 2s in between. If this is too fast, you can put your video in slow motion or stop the video. As I'm going along, it's going a little bit faster. Then you're going to single crochet in that previous single crochet, and then you're going to, right in that V-stitch, create your 3 sets of 2 double crochet together, which is like your shell. And this is the repeat of row 5. It's just getting bigger and wider. So work a 2 double crochet together again, and then chain 2, and then work your 2 double crochet together, and it's going to look like that. And then you're going to single crochet in the previous single crochet. And that's what you'll do on row 5 every time you see a single crochet. Then in the V-stitch, create your shell again, which is the 2 double crochet together, chain 2, 2 double crochet together, and then chain 2, and then 2 double crochet together, and then single crochet in that previous single crochet. And then in your last stitch, you're going to work your shell again, which is the 2 double crochet together, chain 2, 2 double crochet together, and chain 2, and 2 double crochet together, which I'm calling it a shell. And that's how you do row 5. So you're going to alternate between row 4 and 5, but just expand and it becomes wider. Now go back to row 4, which is a chain 4 and turn. You're alternating between rows 4 and 5 until you have your desired width that you prefer. The way to end this pattern is you can end it on row 4 or 5. I would end it on row 4 because it's a straight edge, and it's up to you. Then you just take your ends and weave them in with a yarn needle, and that's how you can end this pattern. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.